Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for being here with me tonight. I know it's been a while since you guys have heard my voice. I've missed you, and I've missed making videos. It's probably been about, maybe a year since I've made a video and uploaded a video. And in that year, a lot has happened. Obviously, not just with the world, but with me too. I moved to a different state and have just been trying to settle in and find a new job and do all of the things that one must do when they move to a different state. So it's been stressful, but it's been very exciting, and I'm very happy here. And I had a little downtime today, so I figured why not make a video? It's been a long time. I was checking my emails a few months ago, and this woman named Jerusha Mather had emailed me, and she asked if I would be interested in her book of poems. And I said, of course. So she sent this over, and I read it and I loved it, and I wanted to share it with you guys. So this is called Burnt Bones and Beautiful Butterflies by Jerusha Mather. For humanity. And this is her. Just to read a little bit about her. Jerusha Mather was born in Sri Lanka in 1994. A diagnosis of aphetoid cerebral palsy led doctors to advise that she wouldn't be able to walk or talk. Her family moved to Melbourne when she was 2 years old. There, with intensive treatment, she learned to walk and talk. She had become a multi-skilled, creative, and motivated professional with a passion for the neurosciences, successfully completed honors in biomedical sciences, and going on to study for a PhD. Her research passion is non-invasive brain stimulation and neuroplasticity, and how these concepts can help create cerebral palsy. She is determined to explore such treatments with the insights and empathy her own life experiences have given her. She is a neuroscientist with a cause, an outspoken feminist and social activist. She is a fierce advocate for prospective and current medical students with a disability in Australia, where significant barriers exist. She hopes her poems will encourage and empower others to overcome barriers and make a difference. So she is quite the woman. And Jerusha, I apologize if I butchered some of the medical terminology. That's not really my forte, but I tried. Foreword. Jerusha writes with an eloquent simplicity. Her poems are not complicated, but they are complex. Barry Jones wrote of the poetry of Emily Dickinson that reading her is like making a telephone call to an inner life. Reading Jerusha's poetry is like receiving a phone call from her inner self. She was born with the prospect of being trapped within a body that would make such calling impossible that she would never speak. However, she broke free from such confines, and she found her voice. Here in her poems, she gives us that voice with all its clarity, perceptions, and layers. It gives us flickers of insight into her journey and the flicker of the flame of her passions. Not confined by the physical, Jerusha is able to dance with words with the deft nimbleness of a ballerina. Her poems speak life into the depths of her soul, and she will dance like an angel to the sound of the sea. Her poems take us into her garden. There is a garden in my cupboard, plenty of blooming flowers, soft winds and rivers, my hiding spot. And there we are taken on a sensual journey and are shown the fertile ground of her imagination and led on a delicate dance through the flowering of her Oh man, I'm gonna butcher this word. The flowering of her well-tanned shawm. The illustrator's drawings add a layer of interpretation, sometimes whimsical, sometimes abstract, and always with simple elegance that mirror that quality in the poems. Richard Potter. Preface. My love for writing poetry began when I attended a poetry workshop for children, and the instructor was impressed with my poems. From that day, I felt that I had a gift in this area and a gift to give. I wanted to explore my creativity further, and so my journey of wonder began. My poems explore important themes such as imagination, love, and hurt. My hope is that they will connect the render with the human heart and the heart of humanity. I just write, and write from experience, and the words fall out of my chest to the neatly aligned paper. Or sometimes music helps trigger some ideas. I generally gather my thoughts for my poems at night, where I am relaxed, and thoughts just flow, and then as I awake, I start writing the poem. My biggest influences are my family, my parents, and my big brother. However, other poets, specifically Rupi Kaur and Courtney Peppernell, have inspired me to take this journey I am on. Their persistence and determination to make poetry, known as a treasured art, have really captured my heart. I was very fortunate to work with David Kennett and Anaja Jain. Anjana illustrated the cover page and blurb, and David drew the interior images. The illustrations add a powerful visual touch to my written work and bring them alive. Mary Ann Siebert's and Richard Potter's professional editing helped refine my work and the layout. And this is the table of contents with all of the poems. The best poets bring the soul to life. This is what I hope to do here. Burning. Your warmth of airy fire can melt my cold heart. I see the ice dripping. I see the eyes widening. I feel the thin crisp of the sun on my body, burning like a sunbeam out of heaven. And I'm going to kind of skip through this because I don't want to read all of these poems. So I'm just kind of going to randomly pick some. A yawning ocean. I feel, you steal. If love is like a yawning ocean, then I'd rather stand on the sand safe. But we are never safe. The waves come rushing in and takes us, and we falter into a mysterious ecstasy that makes the thin air hot and cold. Our hurt questions, our bewildered minds swims for answers. Sweet honey. Honey disappears down my throat. The world is like a spiteful tornado that bites and screams. Piece by piece, it's gone. Earth, a sweet and sour memory. Love dew. Come awake me, love dew, the sea between us. I throw my heart into the depths of sea. I let the soft waves take me somewhere. River. I see dirt in your soul. My tears come alive. My heart is a heated mess. I love your dirt. It is a radiant glow in the night's new terror. Let us lay upon the crackled star and sway as it gives us direction. I sleep. I don't go home to a lover. I go home to a room where memories and colors come alive. Perhaps I wasn't born for another. Maybe I am wasting time within the ice-cold air. I put my wet flowers in the bin. The war in my heart stops. I sleep. bird. Just pretend nothing happened, I whisper to myself. But things happened, and it is time to tell it. You will hate me. The end is the beginning of life, of missed breaths, of the aesthetic air beating hard on my chest. It is powerful to tell the untold, the secrets unraveled in the heat of humanity. It will set free the bird I have been holding in my heart. Black ashes. You are the fire to my bones. I need water from all the heat. Black ashes on my skin. Colored oil on my feet. Blissful bruises, I bled. The fire came out and revived my sensuality. Then and there, I read his eyes. He turned away. At that moment, the broken pieces were hidden. The panic of love was waiting under the drum of a heartbeat. And I walked away, the perceptual end begun then and there, no question. Sun. Oh, your born physique brings radiant delight to the sun without the brown heavy paint on your face. Speak life into the depths of the soul, and she will dance like an angel to the sound of the sea. Rain. It's wet, but the sunshine kisses the rain. It's sunny. Feather. It's light as a feather, warms the heart, freshens the soul, a long-lasting memory, the graceful touch of a mother. On earth, hear heaven tapping the door of souls. Let the spirit come through, keep the soul open on earth. Heal. Your softness, your rich pain heals me. Your scars are my stars. Cocoon. It's not your fault you fell for a cocoon, waiting for it to turn into a butterfly. Let me clarify. You tried your hardest, you waited the longest, but some things are not meant for you. Fly. They fly and fly and fly and fly. And when their wings break, they try and try and try and try. Petal. A dead petal stranded on the sea's coarse surface, waiting for you. This will be the last one that I read. Music. When I see splatters of colors, I see you. You are like a kaleidoscope of rainbows, shining my way, making music in my bones. That is Burnt Bones and Beautiful Butterflies. I would like to thank Jerusha so much for letting me read this poem book and read it to you guys as well. I am so glad to be making a video. I've missed you guys so much, and I miss reading your comments and interacting with you. I will leave Jerusha's Instagram and the link to this book of poems in my description box. This video was not sponsored. She just kindly sent me over this book, and I thought it was lovely, and I wanted to read it to you guys. I hope to be creating more videos soon. I miss you all, and I thank you for tuning in and listening to this video. And I hope you have a lovely day.